Hi, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Offbeat Mandarin. I am Leo. Today, we're diving into one of the most necessary parts of Mandarin, measure words. Yes, those weird little words you have to shove in between a number and a thing. In English, you can just say, I have one dog. Easy, direct. But in Chinese, you can't just say, 一狗, one dog. Nope, that's illegal. You need a measure word. 一只狗, one unit of dog. Why? Because Mandarin wants you to work for it. So today we're going to learn the logic behind Chinese measure words and the 10 most common ones you actually need in everyday life. First things first, how do measure words work? A measure word, 量词, is just a word you have to put between a number and a noun. That's it. It's kind of like saying a slice of pizza, a cup of bubble tea, a piece of You might want to ask, Leo, what's the point? What's the logic of it? The logic is, Chinese wants you to specify what kind of unit you're counting. Is it long? Is it flat? Is it small, big, animal, human? So, yes, it is annoying, but it's literally everywhere. You will see them, you won't need to use them. No escape. You chose to learn Mandarin. You are welcome. So now let's see the 10 most useful measure words in daily life. First one, 个, the default one. This is the Swiss Army knife of measure words. Use it when you forget the real one, which you will, often. And here are some examples. 一个人, one person. 三个苹果, 3 apples. 个 is your best friend, but your teacher might judge you. Just smile. Anyways, 个 is your safe bet. The next one is interesting. It's also for people, but upgraded. 位, polite version of 个 for people. This one is used when you're talking about people, respectfully, like customers or your scary boss or your date's mom. And here are some examples. 一位朋友, one friend, fancy version. 一位客人, one guest. 一位老师, one respectable teacher. Here's a pro tip. When in doubt, use 位 to sound polite, even if you're pretending to be. Okay, now let's see number 3. 把, for things with handles, like umbrellas, knives, scissors. Like 一把伞, one umbrella. 一把椅子, one chair. Yeah, because you can hold a chair like it has a handle, right? And 一把刀, one knife. Basically, if you can hold it like a weapon, choose this one. Number 4. 只, for animals. Here are some examples. 一只猫, one cat. 两只狗, 2 dogs. Like these 2. Here are my 2 dogs. They're super cute. I just can't help myself sharing their pictures. And for 只, just remember, this is for animals, so please don't use it on your friends. Number 5. 条, long, thin, twisty things. Yes, that includes snakes, roads, fish, pants. And here are some examples. 一条鱼, one fish. 一条路, one road. 一条裤子, one pair of pants. I know it sounds weird, but we will explain this one very soon. And this one, 一条命, one life. So, yes, in Chinese, a life is a long, twisty object. Number 6, 双, pairs. Anything that comes in twos. For example, 一双鞋, one pair of shoes. 一双筷子 one pair of chopsticks. 一双眼睛 one pair of eyes. Here's a clarification. 双 is used for natural pairs, like shoes, chopsticks, eyes, but not for pants. I know, it looks like two legs, but Chinese counts pants as a one long tube, not two. We don't use this one for trousers or pants. So instead of 一双裤子, we use 一条裤子. Now we move on to number 7. 滴 for drops of liquid. For example, 一滴水 one drop of water. 一滴汗 one drop of sweat. 一滴泪 one drop of tear. You'll need this one when you realize Mandarin has over 150 measure words. But don't worry, you only need about a small amount of them to get fluent-ish. The next one is also for liquids, but it's for cups of stuff. 杯. This will be useful if you want to order things in China, like water or bubble tea. For example, 2杯奶茶 2 cups of bubble teas. 3杯咖啡 3 cups of coffee. The next one is also useful for ordering or shopping. 份 portions, servings, like 一份米饭 1 portion of rice. 一份套餐 1 portion of meal deal. Okay, now let's see the last one. 张. We use this one for flat, thin, rectangular-ish things. Paper, beds, tickets, or your face. Like 一张纸 1 sheet of paper. 一张床 1 bed. You might ask, why is a bed flat? No one knows, but it makes you look smart when you get it right. That are the 10 most common measure words in Chinese. Now here's the thing. You can watch me explain this all day, but your brain will only truly understand something once you practice it. So here are 3 quick practice. You just need to choose the right measure word out of 3 options. So now let's see how much you've absorbed. First one. 1 what of friend. A 知 B 味 C 条. The answer is B 味 for people politely. 一位朋友. Second one. 1 what of coffee. A 把 B 张 C 杯. The answer is C 杯 一杯咖啡. Okay, number 3. 1 what of umbrella. A 把 B 条 C 份. The answer is A 把 for things with handles. 一把伞. Alright, how did it go? Hope you got them all right. So that's it. Chinese measure words. They are so special, yet look almost pointless, and they're absolutely everywhere. But once you learn a few, they start to make sense. Thanks for watching. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Leo. See you next time. Bye for now.